College football.
The teams that come from seemingly nowhere and captivate our attention, no matter what conference, always fascinating. And we're ready for a clash between two squads looking to make another step in their climb to national relevance. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Whoa!
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Illinois' offense will get first crack at it here. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And you had all day to stew on it, get excited, and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten.
Whoa.
But now adding all those
Okay, Illinois, I see what you're doing.
Back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The Hoosiers offense has the ball for the first time. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch.
What is it with people doing that?
Not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find
offensive pass interference. Are you kidding me?
To get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him.
God,
the
man.
Got to come out early. You cannot
How's that offensive pass interference? Oh shit! What the hell did I just do? What the hell? I just pitched it back to my quarterback.
They were really good. One of the best in the country. They come at
Oops.
you from all angles. So
Don't do that again.
how do you mix up the play call?
Oh, that was almost picked.
Because they are a good one.
Oh, wow. Illinois and Indiana, we both go backwards in our first drive.
But they can't even get that executed.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got it set up on the outside. Breaks into the open.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Looks as if Illinois will have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Quick strike complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake.
Come on.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it.
Football.
And the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going,
Let's go.
look out for your blind side.
Let's go.
Great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Couldn't find a lane. They pick up a 1 to the 31.
Run
College.
game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Williams.
Fuck, man. What am I going to call on third down? You get the turnover.
That's a good job by the drag route
They
there.
get the turnover, and then
Coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Hoosiers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
what a
Wants to
punt.
return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's the handoff. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Pulls it in. It's Clement. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Clement. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. The throw. Fires to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cup.
He hurls one deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge. The defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back.
Get it done, Blue Jays.
Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action.
Fuck, man.
Defense picks up a
Shit.
sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the
It
ground.
took me out of field goal range.
In their last game, they got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Intercepted.
Force that pass.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. It's a draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Makes the grab. It's Clement. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air. It's Altmaier. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long.
It's a lot. And guilty right there was Kate.
Oh no.
Chandler Smith in the 38 truck on.
Back to pass. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming in. It drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Floats it out in space. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Give to the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. The offense gets a... explosive play.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beebe. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. The Big Ten schedule sort of ate these guys up last year. They're looking for a better performance this time around.
Yeah, and it eats a lot of people up, obviously being such a tough conference. But if you look at the way you start the season, a lot of times, man, that's when you build your momentum. That's when you build your confidence. If you can hang around, be competitive, sometimes the way you start, Palmer, it just lays out the rest of the season for you.
And they know they just got to be a lot more physical this year. That schedule did beat them up last year, but take a look at this year's schedule. A lot of those same teams, they're right there again. They're going to get another crack at them. They've got to be better in the trenches this season if they want to win a Big Ten championship.
4th down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it.
Oh, he fumbled. And it's turnover on down. Unbelievable.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but...
Shit. That doesn't go down as a turnover, does it? No.
I know I sound like a broken record talking about all of Corey Howard's broken records.
Did not. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He fumbled. He fumbled. Damn it, man. They fumbled again.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Right back to the well. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Give to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack.
Touchdown.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He leaves it with his back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal.
You going where?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Great job.
You need touchdowns, not field goals.
Firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got his man. They make the tackle. Fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, I think the defense was even caught off guard on that one, guys. Not seeing the field goal unit trot out onto the field. They had a golden opportunity there to make a stop and get the ball back without surrendering any points. They couldn't do it, though, and now all of a sudden their backs are against the wall.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana!
Finally, we get an end zone. Finally, there's a touchdown in this game.
He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini. Had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. People wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. I'm curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really, really tough team to beat.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay?
Come on, Blue Jays.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to
Damn.
later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Arkin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Finds his tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
Now we gotta do a 2-for-1.
Distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the boot, looking for his man. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This quarterback is living dangerously now.
Swing and a miss.
The game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision making.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Slips a tackle and he's got room.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Morris. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab on the left. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. At the 20, he's got space. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Hoosiers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. We want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it.
Of course he did.
East Carolina is just getting blown off the field right now, and like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 17 to BYU. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. QB draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
When you've already sent your punt around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't
He
convert.
got the first.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
He's short. Turnover on down. Nice.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Here's a heat.
Damn, man. This one to go down. Shit.
At the 32. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's punt. It's Morris.
Yeah.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to
We'll
move
take it
the
into
sticks.
halftime. Up 14-0.
That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys,
That was a good
it's
half.
a basketball town. When we've had a first half like that, they're in Bloomington. And the
Could be the 3rd consecutive game letting up no touchdowns.
The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
I'd like you to.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
Was it a personal foul?
Stop hanging out with the guys because
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He's got the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this on.
45 minutes.
What?
And your act of love can change a child's life forever. Please call or visit OperationSmile.org now. Thousands of children.
Fox Tuesday. Doc is all new.
You did this to myself? I need to find out what's going on.
Doc, all new Tuesday on Fox. Okay, you can stop asking for Reese's Oreo Cups because we literally made Reese's Oreo Cups. And they taste, amazing. That's probably why you asked for them in the first place, huh? Smart.
Jeez.
Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He slings it deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Illinois offense returns to the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. Makes the catch. It's Sanders. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short.
Playing a good game right now. 14 zip.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it
A lot
with the
of
running
3 and outs, punts, turnover and downs, turnovers.
Yeah, this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's get
looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return.
I don't hear anything right now.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires left.
Fuck, I overthrew my guy again.
Accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
One end of this equation to the other.
Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Catch in the middle, it's Arkin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the back.
Fuck, man.
Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory.
What?
Gets 15 and a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the
Gladdy.
Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple positions.
Your phone's ringing now.
Need to cash in on this drive. With the catch, it's Clement. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down mark.
Oh, is that the one? Is that the one that you said fuck them when they call? They don't answer you.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your
Is that the people that said that don't answer you?
He's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding.
Yeah, that won't answer you. That you want your money back.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Yeah. Now they're trying to call you, and
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
You're just doing what they do to you.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the mark.
First down.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh
God, I can't score a touchdown on this team.
This is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs.
It's been a
They can pick them up in a variety of ways, including
very, very tough game to play. I can't get nothing going.
Still some work to do after
Definitely not going to score 100 points because I'm actually playing a real team. There we go.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run
To at least get a field goal now.
they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Hoosiers
No, because we're going on 2 downs.
a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tried to pick it up on the ground.
Fuck, man.
Where to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good. He hit that one.
We'll take the 3. We'll go up 3 scores.
And you want a touchdown.
17 zip.
Right down the middle. That obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let him get to the 20. Don't get him. Let him get to the 20.
Any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 7.
Get him, get him.
Got the first down and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, it's a really good job with the misdirection, right? Bringing somebody's one direction with so much speed, the defense reacts. Now you bring another guy the other direction. Hard to see one and then react to the other, especially with that kind of speed on the field. That's why you had a big play.
Well, good decision there by the QB. A little zone read action. He reads the defensive end crashing down, keeps it himself, gets a nice chunk of yards.
And when you do that, you sort of get the drive going or keep it going, as the case may be.
It's amazing in college football now how big of a part of each offense the zone read has become. We're seeing more and more athletic quarterbacks on rosters now.
Where are you going?
That is a staple of this sport.
From the gun. Give on the
You're getting
inside.
off?
He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running
You're getting
game.
off for the night.
Illinois lining up to punt this one away.
Where are you going?
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better.
Oh, he fumbled.
He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Fucking went backwards.
And when you as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
They'll try to run for it. He just needed a yard.
My God, man. That fumble brought me down, and then that. I have to punt now.
He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism.
Don't let him get to the 30. I don't get to the 30.
Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire.
What about that move by Majeski? He got around Raja, and he is putting some ground on those guys. And just ahead of him is Corey Hine. This is a big statement by Ty Majeski here. Yeah, we'll have to see what Ty Majeski do with that.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Unloads quickly. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered.
Yeah, Maestro.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To the ground with the bat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Turning it on. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Catch in the middle, it's Clement. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. Illinois putting together a really
Struck him out.
Looking downfield, it's Altmaier.
Come on, man. Now we're getting burned. What the fuck? There goes our shutout.
On this red zone trip. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it and still
Touchdown, Illinois.
motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
The only time you gotta show up is the 4th quarter when you're only down 17.
Exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by a field goal over SMU. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on him for us. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Out of the gun, they give it to the back. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for space. It's Beebe. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Got a man. It's Williams. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground. He's got it again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to get it through the air. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Indiana! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Really nice job.
Go!
Route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Ready to try the point after. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Caught over the middle. It's Clement. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He has the first and still on his feet. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Illinois. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. From From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Pulls it in, it's Williams. Breaks it!
It's Davey. It's Big Ed.
Welcome back to the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series race live from Phoenix on FS1. Overtime continues to lead just 9 laps.
They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to the back. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Hoosiers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Hoosiers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Takes the handoff. It's Beebe. Fights off the defender. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good job.